Bobby Blue Bland quotes, "Blues and soul are one and the same. I don't know how you change them or see them separate." Bobby Blue Bland was one of the greatest soulfulest vocalists ever, who was known for blues, R&B, however you want to call it, with roots in gospel and very much a nod to country. Because blues and soul, blues and R&B music, etc., all connected to country and the pop, it's all one and the same. People try to give it the tables, try to whitewash it and give it a name and something else, but it's all one and the same. He had such a distinctive tone and sway. I can't even begin to tell you how many records growing up listening to him. And the first album he did with BB King, that live record, which I'll never forget. My mother used to play that record all the time, and I used to listen to it all the time. And I got a chance to hear the blues. And that was an era where we didn't have an ageism thing. We had what we call pure unadulterated music. That means that you heard blues, rock, pop, soul. You heard it as music. Um, I think one of the problems when hip hop came along, more so than disco, is that hip hop narrow minded R&B music more than the other form, even more so than disco did, because at least you still had funk, which was distinctive from disco and how you grooved with dance music. But this whole thing took on a whole different meaning where you had to like slang and do this and do that and do something out of your elements and out the ordinary. And then it just took over in a way where it really compartmentalized. But when you listen to blues, and as he said, blues and soul are one and connected, because if you understand the rhythm, you understand the blues, you understand the soul. They all connect. Variations is just chord distinctions, but it's all part of the same. But he was an honest artist about when he did his song interpretations. He was a vocalist is vocalist, and he understand the totality. He understood what it meant, and you understood when you listened to what he was saying and singing about. That's why he left such a lasting impression. You know, I think I've done a video before, but I used to always, well, I like when he go, because that was like his trademark. If you listen to Bobby Blue Bland, you heard a certain distinctive way that he would do his voice. No one else sounded like him. Mm-mm. You know, and the thing about it is the things that we learn from our childhood, what we hear. Yeah, that was older folks' music. That had a deep sway to it, juke joint, etc. But it was so good that you didn't want to turn it off. You remembered it because it hit you so hard. That's what great artistry does. And him and BB King together were really the best of the same world. They were just, you know, it's just that when you heard those songs, it moved your soul to the core. It just really had, you know, it spoke to a particular time, it spoke to a particular era, and it was very moving, uh, very earthy, very detailed, just a great overall uh, feel and vibe to it. So anyway, listen to his music, enjoy what he's about as artistry. And I always love that quote because it's the industry in their racist ways that always got titles on people. You know, it's like Duke Ellington said, it's either good or bad. Miles Davis said it too. You know who be putting titles on music. You know how they divisive. You know who runs everything. That's done by powers that be that don't ever want things to be as one, as a unity. Well, music has no boundaries. It knows it's either in or it's out and how it connects. But he was right about blues and soul because if you're feeling one, you can definitely feel them all. And you know who doing it will touch to the core. Please hit like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm on one time. Peace.